Hello everybody, it's Darby, Surviving Beauty. So today I am doing a very requested video, and that is what is a good MAC starter kit. But before I begin, I just want to say a quick thank you to my beautiful niece. I have many nieces, and my niece Darren made a beautiful necklace for me. This is it. This is not from a company, it's from a beautiful girl, as you can see. Thank you, Darren. I love you. MAC can be very pricey. And if you've seen my videos, you know how to get a MAC discount. That is if you are a makeup artist or if you are a hairstylist or some type of artist, they do give discounts for that. It's called a PPID card. Make sure that you look it up and what you need to send in so you can get your discount. It does cost just a little bit of a fee per year, but it is worth it to get 30 to 40% off of your MAC Cosmetics. And MAC Cosmetics to me is very well worth it. To me, to have a kit for yourself is something different than having one for what you use on everybody else. You want to have your essentials, you want to have your eyeshadows, you want to have your foundations, you want to have the brushes. Now, as far as what I would recommend, this is it. So to get a primer for your eyes, these last forever, these paint pots. This one is in the color Soft Ochre. Lasts forever, and it helps your eyeshadow to last all day long. Now, if you don't have oily lids, it's really not necessary to wear a primer on your lids. But if you have oily lids like I do, I kind of have oily skin, I always have a primer on because I don't want my eyeshadow to fade. So that is why I'm always making sure that I have my primer on. I would say if you're going to the MAC store or if you're shopping online, I would start with getting a color palette for eyeshadows. This right here is something awesome to have. This is something that you can throw in your carry-on, and it holds 15 eyeshadows. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they have them very different where it's clear and see-through. I haven't bought any. These are just things that I have kind of sitting around my house. I have a lot of things kind of sitting around my house, and I love you guys out there, so I think I'm gonna try to get some type of giveaway once I see what the stipulations are for giveaways. But anyway, this is really nice to have. You wanna have your essentials. I'm just gonna pop a couple eyeshadows in here. That makes sense to have. Let's see. So I just popped a couple eyeshadows in here real quick, but you want to have like some pretty much everyday looks in. Hey, why not pop some bright colors in here as well? Maybe a pink, an orange, or something like that. But these are kind of like everyday looks right at the top row. You got your browns all the way to your lights. Something that you can wear in your crease, your highlights, on your lids, and just a nice everyday quick good to go look. Now, I am really trying to suggest to buy the actual palette with the fill-ins because they're cheaper and you're not going to break your pocket as much. Start off with getting maybe 2 shadows a month. That's only about $20. They're going to last you a really long time, which is really great. The thing about having a very dark eyeshadow is you don't have to buy an eyeliner. You can just use your eyeshadow underneath there to put your liner on. So that's another way to kind of save money with your kit. The next thing, you want to make sure that you have a nice blush. This right here is kind of an everyday blush. This is probably more for my lighter skin girls, called Tenderling. It's a beautiful everyday blush. I don't use it, good for my kit. Maybe for our darker skin girls, you want to have a blush like this one right here. This is Ambering Rose. So make sure you just kind of jot down what you want. You just want one, not of everything, but just the essentials. So that's a darker blush. Next thing that you want to have is a good foundation. Now, to me, MAC foundations are pretty awesome. They have a variety of foundations. I don't love them all, but many of them are really, really nice. Now, one that I think is really nice to have is the MAC Studio Fix. This right here is a MAC Studio Fix fluid. Why MAC Studio Fix is really nice is because it's really versatile. It's good for women with oily skin because it dries more matte, like a powder, you know, look. So this is how it comes. So this is good to have. This is not my color. Again, I stock up for weddings and different things like that. But this is really good to have. And if you buy it at the MAC store, you can buy a pump. No, if you buy it at the counters, they do have the actual pumps. And I would suggest to buy a pump. They lock and they help you to use it much more sparingly than pouring it on something. You just pump 1 or 2 pumps on your brush and you're good to go. Another great thing to have is a powder to go over your foundation. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish powder. I love the Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm wearing actually the color dark, which looks like this. So the things that we've kind of gone over is having some essential eyeshadows, maybe 3. So you can have one for the lid, the crease, and the brow. You want that. You definitely want a nice blush, an everyday blush. You also want to have a nice foundation, and you also want to have a nice powder to go over that. Now the next thing is brushes. This, ladies, is an investment, but it is worth the money. I've had a few brushes that kind of came apart at the barrel and I just super glued it back, and if I couldn't, then it's garbage. I've had brushes that all of the hair, I remember my 187 brush, so it was the bigger brush of this, all of the bristles came out. I was like sick. I was like, oh my goodness. But for the most part, MAC brushes are going to last. You want to have a brush that is great for everything. This right here is a 217 brush. This brush is great for everything. You can use it on your lid to pack your makeup on. You can use it in your crease and it's firm enough. And depending on how light of a hand that you use, you can get the desired look that you want. And it's great for underneath the brow. It's great for your tear duct and also kind of smoking out underneath if you want to do a smoky look. Just make sure you do your foundation and concealer last so you can kind of clean up any little fallout or anything that gets down there. But it really is such an essential, wonderful brush to have. So that's brush number 1, 217. That's for the eyes. You want to have a good foundation brush. This is an excellent foundation brush. This is the 188 brush from MAC. This is excellent to get all over your skin. Really, really nice, right into the smaller points of the face. This is excellent for your foundation. It's excellent also for putting shimmer on the face. It's not really an excellent blush brush, but if you're like, I'm not gonna get a brush for my blush, I am not gonna get a blush for my foundation, well, I would say get this brush. This is the MAC, I wanna say this is the 129, if I'm not mistaken. My numbers wore off. This brush is excellent for your foundation, liquid, powder, and it's good for blush. The only problem is, you know, you put your liquid on here, your cream or your powder, and then you want to put your blush on and then use it the next day. It's not clean. So sometimes it takes a little bit of an investment to get the desired look that you want. One thing that I always do, which I edit out of my videos, so I have my napkin and then using it for another purpose. Unfortunately, foundation really gets into the brush. So, you know, with that being said, to invest in brush cleaner. This is not that expensive and it only have to use a little bit. Now, when a lot of girls would come in and they're like, I'm not about to buy the brush cleaner, I would tell them, girl, you better go get some Dawn dish liquid, and it's antibacterial cleaner in it. And so it's gonna get the bacteria out, and it's soft and gentle enough on my brushes. I do use that a lot to clean my brushes. I'm constantly cleaning. Of course, you wanna have a nice everyday lipstick. This right here is great for my darker skin girls. This right here is called Diva. This is a beautiful everyday look. You don't have to wear it so intense and so dark. You could just spot it on your lips and you're good to go with that. This is really nice to have. So that's an option for my darker skin ladies. For my lighter skin girls, a nice everyday lipstick would be, I would say, this one right here. This is Viva Glam 4. This is beautiful. This is beautiful on my brides and a beautiful everyday lip. Gorgeous. It's really good on my darker skin ladies as well. But it's really, really pretty. It's kind of have a pinky ready type look, a little bit of a brown, you know, to it. It's a beautiful everyday lipstick, and it was very popular when I worked at MAC. Another lipstick that I say is good for any color, any shade of a person would be Modesty. This is beautiful, and I wear it all of the time. It is a pinky brown nude, and it is such a smooth lipstick. And not only is it smooth, it's creamy. It's a cream sheen, and it's very lasting, and it's going to give you a little bit of a gloss. Buying the cream sheens are kind of like a 2-in-1, because if you don't feel like getting a lip gloss, make sure you get something that has kind of a built-in lip gloss. And that's what I used to say about the cream sheens. They kind of have a built-in lip gloss. They're gorgeous. Some ladies don't like lipstick, so with your kit, for your personal kit, get a nice lip gloss. These plush clashes are beautiful. They say they're for plumping. They really don't work that way, but they feel good on the lips. And not only that, they are beautiful, and they're very creamy. Getting something also like a cream sheen. This is the cream sheen glass in Fashion Whim. Getting something like a nice everyday nude look, pop it on your lips. You're good to go. Also, of course, buy a nice everyday lip liner. This is BBQ. So this really goes with any lipstick. This is nice everyday. For my lighter skin ladies, Oak is great to have. That's pretty much my advice on what you should get just to get a MAC starter kit. And stay tuned, because I think I'm going to go ahead and give a giveaway. I need to, again, see how the rules work for giveaways. I don't want to break any rules or whatever. I just would love to give back, because I really appreciate all of you and for tuning in and learning a little bit of what I know. And everybody take care of your health, and make sure that you do your monthly check, and I will see you soon.